I'm Nick Shell. Let's talk about hair loss. On my app here, it tells me new comments I got. I just got a new one from Ali Khan saying, how much of an impact can changing diet make on your hair? I see another one from NSMJKL. I've seen Maxwell Smart ask me the same thing. They want to know more about me being a vegan. Okay, let's talk about me being a vegan and how it affects hair loss. To the best of my ability, here is that video that people have been requesting. Just to be straight here, just to be clear, I have been a vegan since March of 2013. That's over 4 years ago. I've been a vegetarian since December 2011. So that's over 5 years ago, over 5.5. And I've been kosher, meaning no pork or shellfish, since November 2008. So for a long time, I have been the opposite of the idea of a man's man, because manly men in America eat processed meat and beef and all that stuff, and I don't. And I haven't for years. It's not some trend for me, it's my lifestyle. Now, for 20 years of my life, I had constant sinusitis. Just always blocked up. I couldn't breathe out of one side of my nose. I had eczema. It was so bad, especially on my hands. It was dyshidrosis was the name of it. I was allergic to animals. And not to mention, I weighed something like 20 pounds more than I do now. All that went away when I became a vegan. That's the reason to become a vegan. Should you become a vegan, though, to help your hair loss, to prevent hair loss or anything like that? I can't really say. Here's what I can do. I can show you a picture of the year I became a vegan. This was my hair. Clearly I was Norwood 3, which is really what I am now. I mean, and granted, I'm pulling my hair up to show you my full hairline, but even here, if I wanted to fix it like it was, it's, in my opinion, not much different in this picture as it is now. One could argue that I haven't really lost much hair since I became a vegan 4 years ago. One could argue that based on those pictures. What I can't tell you for sure is whether being a vegan has actually stopped my hair from getting worse. I can't say that. It hasn't. It's just seemed to kind of stay the same, honestly, based on what I've seen. So it is possible that it's kept the hair from falling out, but I don't want to go around saying that. What I am willing to say is I once had dyshidrosis eczema. I once was allergic to animals. I once had constant sinusitis and was allergic to animals, and now I don't. And that all changed when I became a vegan, and I lost 20 pounds. That all happened when I became a vegan. I don't know for sure, though, if you become a vegan that means your hair loss is going to stop. That's what I don't know. But I think the best way is just to look at that picture that I showed you, compare it to me now, and think, has he lost any hair in the last 4 years based on that, you know? That's probably the best I can do. Let me close this video by explaining what it means to be a vegan, what I actually eat, because a lot of people are very uninformed. And if you're interested, you need to watch a video on Netflix, and it's called What the Health. That's the name of it, What the Health. It's fascinating, it's amazing. Let me show that picture one more time. It actually fell out of my pocket. So again, that's me the year I became a vegan. This is my hair now. One could argue that I haven't really lost more hair since becoming a vegan. So that's the only evidence I can show you either way, and I'm not going to be decisive on that. I can tell you for a fact that other things changed. My hair loss wasn't reversed, but I can't say that it's gotten better or worse. But if you want to know what a vegan eats, there's 6 food groups: fruits, vegetables, beans, grains, which are rice, bread, oats, nuts, and seeds. That's where I get all my protein. I get all my fat from that. You know me, you see me every day. I'm not some guy who's just a frail little skeleton of a guy. You know, I'm perfectly in the weight and height and age. I mean, I'm perfectly in that, and I've remained that way for the past 4 years, which is, I think, saying a lot for a guy who's 36 years old. You know, I look good for a 36-year-old guy. With or without hair, I look good, and I know that for someone my age. But I also bike and I run, and I'm very active as well. So what other questions do you have about this? Because I don't really know what else to tell you, because I'm not here to tell you that becoming a vegan is going to keep you from losing your hair or it's going to help. I think if you're going to become a vegan, you need to become a vegan for other health reasons that are actually affecting your health. Hair is more, in my opinion, superficial, and it's not really a health issue to me. it'd be a nice benefit if I could tell you that if you became a vegan a day, you wouldn't lose your hair. But in all honesty, I don't think most men have what it takes to become a vegan. And I know that because of how many hundreds of people have emailed me about my skin diseases that I used to have, my dyshidrosis eczema. And when I tell them, yeah, you can be cured of this, just become a vegan, I never hear from them again. So I think if people aren't willing to be healed of a skin condition that is incurable, people aren't willing to become a vegan to stop their hair loss. I don't think most people are willing to do that. But if you are interested in learning more about becoming a vegan, go to Netflix, type in What the Health. It's 90 minutes of your life well spent. I'm Nick Shell. I'm happy to answer more questions about being a vegan, but I think if I talked any more about it in this video, it'd be stretching the boundaries of really the imagination as far as making a connection between hair loss and vegan, and I don't want to do that. But I want you to be the judge. You can tell me based on those pictures what you think. If you think becoming a vegan has helped slow down my hair loss, you be the judge. I'm not here to sell you on that, but I'm interested to know your thoughts on it.